Hello, everyone. So today marks the day of my 3 year as the general manager of a game company in Australia. So I thought I would share with you some of the things that I've learned on how to build your own company if you are ready. Um, so building your company depends on what country you're in. In Australia, where I am, we built a Pty Limited. In Singapore, it's a Pte Limited. In other countries in the world, these are different entities. So you need to do a research and understand what is the legal structure that you need. You can look at other people in your city that have done that, tap on their shoulder, and ask for a bit of mentorship from them. So once you've built your legal entity, it could come with, for example, the establishment of a constitution, identifying who are the directors, where are the shares and the shareholding, and all that kind of stuff. Takes a few months to get it right. So I recommend you take your time. Then the next thing you're going to need is a bank account because you're going to accept payments and you're going to be paying for things as well. So any bank will do. Once you have your legal entity, go to a bank and ask them to create a corporate bank. You're going to need a credit card. This credit card is going to help you in so many different ways, and we'll talk about that in a minute. And then finally, you need to understand the world of taxes, corporate taxes. Something that maybe not super sexy as a game maker, but it's important. You want to stay on the right side of not only the law, but the financial world as well. And you should look into grants as well. There might be in your country some grants that are available for people like you who is starting a new company as an entrepreneur. The second thing is the world of finance. When you start making money or spending money, things start really accelerating. So I recommend that you stay lean as long as you can, because the moment you start employing people as employees or contractors, you need to understand your duties when it comes to HR. You know how to do performance management, how to enter the world of payroll taxes, da 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 da. Again, not the most sexy part, but it's part of your journey if you want to be making your own company. Um, the people costs add up very quickly, especially in certain countries like Australia, the US. The cost of people is very expensive, including yourself. So be mindful of that. The second is the software costs. You're going to need a subscription to Google, Slack, Photoshop, Cursor, Unity if you go with the pro version, which I recommend only if you don't have any other choice. Otherwise, stay with the free version for as long as you can. You're going to need some equipment. You're going to need some computers. You might need some headphones. You might need any equipment really. So make sure that you budget for all that stuff because on a monthly basis, this is going to take its toll. And then when you have that, then you move on to vision. So now that you have people that are working for you, you need to provide a strong vision for your company. We've talked about the products you want to build, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the vision for the company, meaning where am I going to be in 12 months, in 3 years, in 5 years, in 10 years? It's extremely important that you do that because you are going to establish that um, sort of guideline of where you're headed. And year after year, you're going to compare yourself to where you thought you were going to be or where you wanted um, to get to. And it's important for the rest of your team as well, because with a strong vision, they're going to believe in what you're trying to build and they're going to understand the context and the outcomes that they're after. So make sure you spend quality time on the vision, at least a few weeks, if not a month or two. And then finally, define your culture. What are the things that you accept? What are the things that you do not accept? For example, what kind of performance are you expecting? Are you cruising? Do you expect super performance from everyone? How do you handle, uh, um, like what kind of values does your company have? This is very important because that will tell you who is a good fit and who's not a good fit for your company. So these are some of the things that I would start with, and I wish you all the best. It's a great journey, albeit not easy. Good luck.